At least it's nice weather today. I'm trying really, really hard not to say I'm late because it gets repetitive, but I am. Very. Nice to see so many electric cars in one place. Time to find Darren. Hi, how's it going?
You alright?
I'm good, thank you.
It's where the magic happens.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, this is EV world.
Just so you know, I'm going to try and separate out a little bit more the EV content from the vlog content.
Okay.
So although the vlog content will continue to have EV stuff, because it's just part of the sort of day-to-day, it will also have things like this conversation, as opposed to the EV side, which will be much more sort of purely a review of this car, a review of that. And it's Nissan time again. Yay!
It's fully charged.
Awesome. Ooh, very nice. I don't know why, but I like vans. Is that weird?
This drives better than any van you've driven before. Same as the Leaf.
Yep.
Intelligent keys, big red button.
Yep.
Right foot on the brake. Turn it on. Dashboard lights up, and you're ready to go. So what you've got on the EMV200 is actually a regen energy information screen.
That is going to be so interesting.
And this is the Techno spec, so you've got all the sat nav
Yep.
and all the bits and
That's
pieces.
handy, and we're going to want that. Thank you very much. Oh, this is just awesome.
You've got 4.2 square meters of space. You've got a load capacity of 704 kilos.
The question is, am I going to put my bike in it? Problem is I don't have a bungee cord, so there's some potential for it to rattle around. That. Want that. I want that. Jeez, am I really going to take the whole bike? You know what, I've changed my mind. I'm not going to take the bike if I just take the penny board. I mean, that's the whole thing about the penny board, it's just so tiny and easy. How do I open this door? Oh yeah. Oh, they'll make a white van man out of me yet. I missed the bike though. No, we're taking the bike. Bye bye Tesla. Hello van. Okay, we're in business. I'm a big fan of the way EVs drive in general. I mean, I haven't met an EV I don't like yet. Let's see what this is doing to our range. I haven't talked about range numbers yet, specifically because I trust the guessometer in Nissan vehicles not at all. So in 6 miles it's taken off no range whatsoever, which is partly a function of how efficiently I tend to drive EVs. You're going to drive into a city, then range is almost a complete and utter non-issue because the distances you cover are so short. Oh, look at that. The range has gone back up now, so it's now 5 miles more than it was when I left what is now 7 miles ago. At the moment, it says that 21% of the energy that I've used has come from regen. See? Regen. All about the regen. Right, now I need to keep to the right. Oh, there's a Tesla. Hope the sat-nav knows where we're going, because I haven't got a clue. So I have thought of a potential name for the EV-specific channel, thinking maybe EV Geek Out, because it's just going to be lots and lots of EV chit-chat, reviews, all that sort of good stuff. I used to drive this way to work all the time. Kind of miss it in a weird sort of way. Maybe miss it is a bit too strong a term. I've now done 13.2 miles and I have 6 miles more range than I started with. And I have regenerated 25% of the power that I've used. I mean, seriously, you could drive this van around all day in London. I mean, yeah, you get on a motorway and chug along at 70 and you're going to run out of power quickly. Sitting here nice and comfortably, perfect temperature. I've driven vans before and they've always been, you know, real dogs. You know you're driving a van, and still driving as gently as I possibly can, because every time I don't drive gently, I hear the bike in the back go, you know, clunk, clunk. So how many bars of power have I lost then? I've got 9 bars remaining, which presumably means I've used 3. The eco light is on. I can't actually see where the button would be to turn that off. There must be a button. Oh, there we go. I'm going to put it back in eco, but only because I did the rest of the journey in eco, so it gives me a level playing field for comparing things like range. Okay, so I took a wrong turn and I'm now stuck in really heavy traffic. Luckily, it's done nothing to my range whatsoever. No surprise there. It's an EV. London's one of those places where if you know which lane you're supposed to be in, it's all fine. But if you don't, I must have just changed lanes about 5 times in quick succession. You're not going to believe this. I've missed another turning. But I realised I needed to have taken the turn about 10 metres too late. The charger's out of order. Well, I'm going to park here anyway. Remember the parking brake, always handy. I wondered why it was beeping. It's because it's still on. There we go. Okay, so my parking job is awful. What's this sign say? Don't see any reason why I can't use the parking space though. Okay, so I've done 28% regen. I've got 55 miles on the clock now. Bear in mind it said 58 when I started, and I've done 15 miles because I didn't reset the trip until I'd already done 2.5. That's what I call good value for mileage. I don't have time to use the bike now, so I'm just going to grab the penny board and just try and find somewhere I can grab a bite to eat and use the loo, and then I'll head on back. How far has the bike moved? A little bit. That's what really bothers me. My camera bag's all the way over there. Oh dear. Oh goodness. Okay. Smells good, but the queue is a bit on the long side. Bubbles. That one's working. It's only one post and it's being used. I can see a Starbucks. That'll do. My favourite. Let's seriously hit the spot. In particular, the huge cookie. Oops. Got my camera bag inside now because handbrake off. Drive. I've decided I'm going to drive back not in eco because hey, why not? I have to say, if I needed to drive regularly into the centre of London, I would definitely get this one. I don't have a particularly valid opinion on the subject because I don't drive a van for work. Well, other than today. It's a joy to drive. It's lovely and quiet and calm and relaxed. I just sit here. The only thing is, you're not going to be able to just jump in it and decide to drive to Scotland. But the money you'd save driving this around the middle of London. Just as a disclaimer, of course, I am not being paid by Nissan at all. I'm just giving my honest opinion. Oh, the zip on this now is totally different without the eco on. Always thought Nissans could do with a little bit more regen though. So while I'm stuck in this horrible traffic, let's have a quick look at some of the sort of cost calculations. So in 3 hours and 28 miles through the centre of London, I spent £1.20 if I paid for the electricity, which I didn't. Compare that to a diesel van. Well, you'd be looking at least £4 or £5 worth of fuel, plus £10, or is it £12 now for the congestion charge? Then to park for that hour would probably have cost another £2-3. So to do that in a Berlingo would probably set you back something like £17-18. And I've driven into the centre of London for about £1.20-ish. Sound quality's pretty good. And we're back at Nissan Glyn Hopkin. No, just have to give the keys back. Really enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
Excellent.
I only used 50% of the battery or less, getting all the way in there. I've been in the van for 3 hours. That's long enough in traffic in London. What do you reckon my regen percentage was?
About 30%.
Cheers very much.
See you soon, James.
Thank you.
Thanks a
and
lot.
you.
Hello,
Cheers.
mate.
Always a pleasure to see Darren, and always good fun to borrow one of his cars. Parking always feels like a squeeze in this car. Hello! So I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog post. Remember to like it and share it and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next installment of my daily vlog. Bye!